Hi everyone. So I just wanted to come on this live to talk briefly about what is happening with Anira Counselling Psychological Services. So I have had an influx of messages, calls, WhatsApp messages, emails pertaining to persons seeking therapy. So the challenge is that there has been a influx for a while. Especially because of the pandemic. So what I had to do, because I was going out of the country August last year, was that a waiting list was made. And so since August to October, I was able to clear that waiting list. However, since November, another waiting list has started again because of the influx of persons seeking therapy. So what does that mean? When you call, message, text, inquiring about therapy, I am going to probably inform you that there is a waiting list. I will ask you what is happening with yourself, like what's bringing you to therapy. I will try and see if I can refer you to someone, for example, someone who's better suited, someone who can take you immediately. So for those who need immediate support, I am not the gal for you at this point in time, unfortunately. However, I have 2 contracts with an NGO that works with LBQTM women and another company, Trinidadian company. So those persons, if you're watching and you're interested in therapy, know that you can still seek therapy. You are not on a waiting list. However, if you're coming through Anira, which most of you are, there is a waiting list. Currently, there is about 15 persons on the waiting list. I have, in the past 2 to 3 weeks, taken about 5 people off the list, but every time I try to take people off the list and get new clients, I get new messages. Just in the past 24 hours, I've had about 4 or 5 requests for therapy. So I apologize immensely for the persons I am not able to respond to and or facilitate therapy for immediately. Depending on your issues, there's 4 lists on the photos, on the page. If it is that you're hearing this and you're interested in therapy or know someone who's interested in therapy, please check the list and see if there's someone. For example, if it's addiction issues, you can go to Caitlin Vera. If it's something pertaining to children or trauma or youth, you can also check out Michelle Amsterdam. And the list goes on. Chris Collins, Kemet Robertson. So please, some persons have said they'll wait. They will join the waiting list and they will wait. But then they ask how long until they'll be seen. Unfortunately, that is not given. Some persons come to therapy and they need 4 to 9 sessions and they're out in 2 months. Some persons need therapy and they need it for 6 months. So even if I take on 3 new people and I have an extra spot, it's going to go to the next person on the list. But if that person needs 16 weeks, I won't be able to take on a new person for 16 weeks. So right now I'm working with 20 odd current clients and couples as well, and I'm doing in person. I'm here at the office today, so I really am trying to facilitate as much sessions as possible, but there's just not enough days in a week and hours in a day to facilitate everyone, especially when everyone's working. So a lot of people want the similar times. They want 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. I have resorted now to doing therapy at 7 p.m., which is fine once I can facilitate it. But at the same time, I don't want persons coming to therapy and they're exhausted. Maybe they've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning, have to go to work, and then they're coming to me at 7 p.m. It's very hard. You're going to be drained, and I understand that, and I don't want to stress anybody else out or pressure people to try and focus on your emotional challenges when you're exhausted. So I just want you to know that that's what's happening. I apologize again. I am just human. I am just one person. So I have to try my best to focus on my current clients, give them the service they deserve while creating space for new clients. So by all means, if you guys have any questions, comment below and I'll be able to answer them. But I just wanted you guys to let you know that the waiting list is because there's been an influx, and the influx, I am pretty sure, is because of the pandemic. And I just want you all to know that I am trying my best, and I do want to help each and every one of you who message me. But just please be patient. If you do want to be on the waiting list, please let me know. And as space opens up, I can create that space for you. But please understand that there are persons who have been waiting on this new list since November 26th. And so I have to go in order. There are some people who I have, one or two I've had to move to the top of the list just because they need immediate attention. Some persons may just need to come and be assessed and then referred to a psychiatrist. Those kinds of cases, if they're one-off, I can support you, but I'm just trying to go in order. So I hope you all understand. Please stay on top of the articles that come out on the page. The articles are there to supplement those who are not in therapy. Watch back the videos, watch back the lives, send me messages, let me do some more videos for you guys. At minimum, I can do that just to hold down the fort until you can come and be in therapy. Know that we are still doing solely Zoom online therapy. I'm only in office for a handful of clients that I'm seeing every week for the next month. And then, as some of you may or may not know, I am out of the country again until April. So there will be no in-person sessions after February 1st until maybe May 1st. So I just wanted to let you guys know what was the updates, what's happening, to continue to work through whatever is happening. Seek support where necessary. If you feel like you really need therapy, make contact and I will try and refer you out, or you can join the waiting list, or by all means don't go through me at all. Go back to the photos in the Facebook page and look for the list. There's 4 lists and there are some services there that are even free. GRPA has a counselor there, not a psychologist, but Ms. Harmon may be able to support you as well. So just know that there's still services other than Anira Counseling and Psychological Services. I thank you all for choosing Anira Counseling and Psychological Services. I am humbled. I am very overwhelmed by the amount of people who want support and trust me with that support. And I appreciate you all. And I want you to know that we can get through this. We can be stronger together, and that we just need to support each other, and I will try my best. Okay? So just letting you guys know this. Share it if it needs to be shared to other persons, and we will work from there. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, leave comments or questions, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, guys.